What's going on, guys? Cordy here, and welcome back to another Paragon video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the patch notes. I was just about to go to bed, and they released the patch notes, so I decided to knock it out real quick and put it on YouTube for you guys. So February 16th, Iggy and Scorch is going to be added. I did go over Iggy and Scorch's abilities. It's going to be in the other video. So if you want to see Iggy and Scorch, go check out the other video. This is going to be strictly for the patch notes. So the new skins, we have 6 new skins. It's going to be the wedding theme, Heroic, Another Love Story. We got Gadget, Bellica, Twin Blast, and Murdoch. There we go. We'll enhance it. We'll open it up a little bit. So Gadget, Bellica, Twin Blast, and Murdoch in the wedding attire. Looking nice. We got a skin for Iggy and Scorch. There goes the Iggy and Scorch skin right there. Then we have a howitzer. Looks like pink howitzer skin. Cool. So those are the new skins. So 6 new skins coming out. Let's go over hero balances. So Faye Force Wind, the Q skill, the mobility, the movement speed. Going to decrease the movement speed. So before it was 40, now it's be 25%. And then going to increase the cooldown on the E skill from 6 to 9. So pretty decent change to Faye. She was definitely one of the top mages. Alright, next one's gonna be Steel. Advanced, the Q skill, base shield amount adjusted 110 to 100, so we got nerfed a little bit, and decreasing the scaling on the ability as well. So 0.4, the current defense to 0.3. So just reducing the Q skill a little bit there. Revenant, the Q ability is getting nerfed, it looks like. So the base damage is gonna get lowered, and then the scaling is gonna get lowered as well. It doesn't seem like a big nerf to Rev. That ability you don't really prioritize anyways. Revenant is supposed to become stronger over the time during the match. However, he was too strong right off the bat, making it difficult for other ranged heroes to catch up to level him with other heroes' storm bullets. The Q damage has been reduced. That's not really why Rev is good. Rev is good because his right click does a lot of damage on that last shot, and then his E ability does true damage based off of percent health. The Q ability, not one of the big reasons why Revenant's good. Just, in my opinion, it's just a little nerf. Aurora, so Glacial Barrier, the E, Ice Ring duration adjusted 1.22 to 2 seconds. A successful basic attack by Aurora within 6 seconds of using Glacial Barrier deals bonus damage, magical power 0.5. And then Glacier Explosion, the R skill. Second stun duration adjusted 0.5 to 1 second. Dang, she's gonna get more CC. She's gonna get longer crowd control. That's gonna be a pain. Countess, spin slash recovery, the right mouse skill. Health recovery condition adjusted. Before, recovers Countess health upon killing an enemy. Now, recovers Countess health upon landing a successful attack. Okay, so only hitting, you're gonna get some health back. Wow, that's pretty nice. Health recovery upon landing a successful attack on an enemy hero. So 1.5 to 3.5 max health. And then health recovery on landing a successful attack on a T on 1 to 1.8 max health. Okay, that's nice. So you no longer have to get a kill with it. You just got to do damage with it, and you get some health back. So that's not bad. Pretty good. Shadow Ripple Q skill increased the range from 12 millimeters to 13 meters. I'm assuming this is in meters. So just a little bit extended range on that. Blood Ripple, the E skill, decrease the mana and decrease the cooldown. So a nice little buff for Countess. Not a bad buff there for Countess. Okay, next up is gonna be Howitzer, Slow Bomb, the right button skill. Okay, so they reduce the mana by 10. Super Powerful Missile, the Q skill, increase the range from 18 to 20 meters. They're buffing Howitzer. I think Howitzer's really good. They're giving his missile more range. You have like longer range poke. And then Howitzer's Mine, the E skill, decrease the mana consumption from 100 to 85. Let's see. Let's look at the dev comments here. In the mid lane, Howitzer consumed a lot of mana range, and the range of his skills were shorter, even though accurately landing his skill was already challenging for him to compare to other heroes. To mitigate this challenge, overall mana consumption for Howitzer has been reduced and Super Powerful Missile range is extended. It's a pretty decent buff for Howitzer. Honestly, I don't really think he needed a buff. He was pretty solid where he's at, honestly. Alright, Gideon. Summon Meteor. Gideon keeps getting buffs here. Summon Meteor Q skill. Before it was 95 to 255. Now it's 100 to 300. So the base damage is increased on the Meteor. Dimensional Rift. The E skill. So it's teleport. Skill cooldown resets upon killing an enemy hero. That's awesome. That's really good. A lot of the times you would dash in, you would use your teleport to get a really good ult, but you would just fall back down into like a pit of the enemy team. So now if you get a kill, you can reset. That's pretty nice. Narbash, Inspirational Anthem, the E skill, health recovery amount adjusted. So before it was 20 to 60, now it's 12 to 44. That's good because Narbash's heal was insane early game. The health amount of health recovery and Inspirational Anthem made it difficult for other support heroes who fight Narbash. Also, in the second half of a match, Narbash's team had an incredibly high chance of winning in combat because they were backed by his AoE health recovery. The amount of health recovery has been adjusted. Yeah, Narbash. That's why I put Narbash higher than a lot of the other supports. His heal is just insane. Like in laning phase, it's really hard to deal with his healing because you're not going to get any anti-heal. You're never going to win that lane against a Narbash. Whenever it came to like mid-game and late game, if Narbash is alive, he can just fall back, kill his team, and continue fighting again. That's why Narbash is, in my opinion, is better than a lot of the other supports. Let's see. Okay, so those are all the hero changes. Now we're gonna get into the balance changes. Okay, shield value of the Kima Gemstone of Fortitude, so the green stone, varies based on the hero's role, melee or ranged. So melee hero is gonna get 50 shield, range is gonna get 25. So they're nerfing the ranged damage healers. We would see it a lot in like carry, the rangers, and like the casters. They would go the green stone to get an extra shield in lane. So they're nerfing that. We might not see any more of that. Normally they would just get like level 1 and then never touch it. Just sell it later and get like a blue stone. It was only used at level 1. Now that it's being nerfed, we might not see that green stone anymore on damage healers. Wait, so that's the only item change, I guess. Yeah, they just nerfed the green stone. No other item change. Okay. Additional updates. Honor system, player voting system added. A system in which players can vote on the honorability of their teammates after a match has been added. Your honor grade increased based on the amount of honor points you earn. Special rewards are available for each honor grade. I don't see anything about the rewards here. Maybe it'll be in game. We might be able to see it in game. Alright, Watcher's Eyes. Common skill has been added, which allows players to use the Watcher's Eye effect. You can use up to 1 time. The Watcher Eye item has been removed from the game, so you can't buy any more Watcher's Eye. The Watcher's Eye effect of the common skill lasts for 90 seconds. Okay, so every 90 seconds, you can put down a ward. You get a ward to put down. The Watcher's Eye effect from the Kima Gemstone of Abundance lasts for 180 seconds, unchanged. The Yellowstone is unchanged, but now everyone's going to get a free ward in their kit, and it's going to be on a 90-second cooldown. I kind of like the supports being the only one having it, but it's going to make them a little bit more important that they had those items. Shop improvements, additions, item preset functionality added. You can set a preset in the lobby to use an in-game shop, and here's what it looks like. So you can have a preset. You can like put your items in here, have a preset. So whenever you go into the game, if you have a build that you want to try out, you go into the game, you can do that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. We got quick shop system added, a shortcut button that allows you to quickly purchase recommended items. Recommended items are shown by category. Quick view for items, key description now available. Information on quick shop has been added to the tutorial shop guide. And here's what it's going to look like. That looks pretty cool. So rather than going to, like, if I know what item I want to go into, I could just press, F1, F2, or F3, and it'll start building into that item. That's pretty awesome. That seems pretty cool. So we got matchmaking improvements. The accept decline option before entering the match has been removed. Players will now automatically enter once matchmaking is complete. The matching region will be displayed while searching. The party leader's matching region will be displayed above the banner of the party page. Yeah, so no longer accepting queue. You just press the play and then they'll just put you into a game. All right, Tion health bar visibility improvements. The enemy Tion's health bar can now be resized by enhancing the line of sight. The enemy Tion's health bar can now be resized by enhancing the line of sight. Okay. The width of the enemy Tion's health bar has been slightly extended. Luminous effects have been added. It makes it a little bit more, makes it easier to read the health bar. Shared cooldown of Destroyer Stone and Akima Gemstone. Yes, I like this. This is probably like the best part of the patch so far. Purchasing a Destroyer Stone after selling the Gemstone with an active cooldown will not reset the cooldown. The remaining cooldown from the Akima Gemstone will be applied to the Destroyer Stone. That's good. Depth comments. The teleportation charge effect from the Akima Gemstones and the true damage effect from the Destroyer Stone had separate cooldowns. This condition allowed players to sell their Akima Gemstones and then purchase the Destroyer Stone. Now a shared cooldown has been applied for both the Gemstones and Stone to prevent repeated item swapping. That's good. Like it was kind of lame. You had to do it because the enemy team was doing it. But if you're a mid laner or if you're I don't know, like in the carry role, if your teleport's down, then you would just sell it and get the Destroyer Stone because you had it for the next like objective pool. There's no point in having the other one because your passive's already down. Your active's already down, so there's no point to keeping it. So that's a good change. I like that. Shockwave damage upon summoning the underling adjustment. The shockwave damage inflicted upon summoning the underling has been adjusted. Before it was 30% of max health, now it's going to be 10% of max health. The shockwave from summoning the underling was designed to aid in destroying enemy structures. However, due to its great damage, the shockwave has been utilized more from team fights than structures. Now the shockwave for summoning the underling has been reduced to balance the effectiveness in team fights. Okay, so they just lowered the damage that it is whenever you drop it. I wonder if it's probably still be beneficial to use the underling on the spirit. That way you can like try to get a better guarantee than using the Destroyer Stone. All right, so we're almost done here. Prime Spirit spawn area improvements. A wall of fog has been added. Additional improvement. The visibility of the hero bounty has been improved. It's really hard to see. The quality of these images are pretty bad. But you can see on here that there's bounties. So if someone's doing really well and you kill them, you get an extra gold bounty. I don't know if that was always in the game, but now we know for sure whenever we get a kill on somebody, you can see the bounty. The chat window now displays signal pings. Okay. Jungle Bots AI custom game. The recall time display when hero is recalling. Wukong's in-game skill tooltip icons now change based on the current mode. Remove the competitive rank display from loading screen when entering quick battle. Alright, so no more competitive rankings, no more flexing your border or your icon. And then just a bunch of bug fixes here. I'm not gonna go through all the bug fixes. But yeah, that's it guys. I mean, that's the patch notes. I mean, a couple of big things. Let's see, the shockwave for the underling is kind of huge. The Destroyer Stone, that's pretty awesome. The quick item shop, really awesome change. The ward system is going to be different. And we got the honorary system as well. And then just a couple of balances, a couple of buffs and nerfs. Alright guys, and that's it for the video. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to play Iggy and Scorch. I will be live Thursday through Sunday at 6 Central. So if you guys want to come hang out, I'm going to be trying to play as much Iggy and Scorch as I can and try to get some videos up. We'll be doing like viewer games and stuff so you guys can join and either hang out and chat and watch us, or go to join for some games as well. Again, I did do a separate video on Iggy and Scorch. It'll be out at the same time this video comes out. But yo, everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.